Hello. I'm running late. Oh, let's get things on the road there. Oh, how are we doing tonight, people? Zena's in. Good to see you there. Did you know I wasn't here by now? I still wouldn't be. Right, let's get that posted. Let's get us live everywhere we possibly can be tonight. So yeah, we are doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight. We are searching the hydrogen line, the channel on the radio dial there that scientists theorise we are most likely to hear from ET. Rio's in and Ben's in as well straight away. How are you doing? And a late night burger. Oh, you are allowed. Paul as well, and thank you for the likes, guys. They do help us reach more and more like-minded people there. We're doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight. We are searching the hydrogen line, hoping to hear ET say hello there. This is the channel on the dial where the WOW signal was heard, the frequency that scientists theorise that if ET is out there, this is where we would hear that message. And we've already got some close-by stars in range there, Sirius and Mearsam. So Sirius is 8.6 light years, and Mearsam is 500 light years as well. We're all good, Rio. How are you doing? Thank you for the likes there, Paul and Ben. So yeah, that is what we are doing tonight. Harco is in, and we've got a new little feature that we'll be showing you if it works later on as well there, so stay tuned for that. I'm quite excited. I've been working on it all day. Ben?
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan there. There. Of course you are, Harco. Are you in across 3 places at once though, as normal? How are you doing there? And Shadowstein as well. Thank you for... Oh, Shadow is me, sorry. Thank you for the likes there. Appreciate that. V is in. How are you doing there, GV? So we're doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight. Now, it was clear. The sky was clear just a second ago, but it is due to rain. So I thought, we'll hold off, because we know what the weather's like. We'll get the camera set up, and then it'll all go sideways as well. The heart goes well. Thank you for the heart. All right, there, and I see you across the other ones as well. There, Rob is in as well. I won't find ET. Someone told him on your bike. Obviously, yeah. We're going to find him eventually there, Rob, eventually. Although I'm sure the American welcome might put him off slightly. There, thank you for the likes there, V as well, and the gifts. Appreciate that. Thank you for joining us last night as well. That was a fun one. We made some progress, didn't we, in the game there? But tonight we are back to it. We are back to the hunt for extraterrestrial intelligence there. SETI. We're listening out for those potential alien radio signals there, just like the WOW signal from back in the 70s, but many other ones and many other interesting ones too. So yeah, that is what we are listening for tonight there. Hopefully, as our dish rotates, sweeps across the night sky, it will pass over a star that has a planet's inhabitant sending us a signal. V, I thought so as well. Thank you guys for joining us on my birthday there. Rain! I'm building it down. It's just non-stop at the minute, although it has stopped right now. So, you know what my luck, if I'd got the camera out, it'll go cloudy. It will stay clear though. Now I've decided to not get the camera out. V, you're like this. I did post it in the Discord, but... Pete sent me a birthday gift. I had no idea what it was. Oh, can you see that? It's a big A2 poster or whatever it is of the rocket from our other stream there. That's a novelty. But it's hilarious. Now I've got to have in big letters on my wall. I'm going to hang that up now forevermore. The words Gigachode on my wall. How you doing, Rachel and Lisa as well there? It feels like the Lake District here. Nice and beautiful then, yeah? How are you doing, guys, over there? So yeah, another alien radio signal hunt tonight, but we have some fantastically closer by stars in range there, Sirius and Mearsam. Now, the closer they are, like these two, the less powerful those signals have to be, or to frame it a different way there, all of those low-powered signals that we'll probably miss over on from far, far away stars there, we can have a chance of catching from Sirius there, because that is so close by. And again, lots of details in the lore of the UFOs there that may be sending us visitors, so it makes sense that they have some radio technology we might be able to pick up as well there. V, I feel you. I'm so far behind on all of the things, so don't feel guilty on that one. I'm always far behind there. It's nicely flooded. Is that right? Very picturesque. You'll start getting tourists and tea shops opening up there, Rob. That's what we want. So yeah, we're listening out for ET, hopefully saying hello there, listening on a frequency called the hydrogen line. That is the channel on the dial. It's the yellow line at the top of the screen there, where if ET's out there, this is the most likely place for them to put that message there. I can't wait as well, V. I'm hoping to get him over soon. He is due over next Thursday, but I don't know if that's going to be the other project there. How is everyone doing, Rio? That's a good question. How is everyone doing tonight? How is your week going so far? What are we on Thursday now? Are we on Thursday? Only Rams. I love the name there. And the secret thing. You'll see it soon enough. You'll see it. But I've got a surprise. I'll see if it works now. It might all go wrong. So bear with us, guys. But it's a little one here. So let's see if it works. All right. Can you see that, guys, over on all the platforms as well? I think you can. Right, that, you have to turn your head sideways if you're on TikTok. That is the Starship Alan, and it is the crew, which is all of you guys, all of the Patreons. You're automatically updated there, and it shows you where you are in the spaceship there and what you are doing. So, yeah, all you Patreons, you're all aboard the Starship Alan, running around there. What are you up to, V? Can we see your character? Looks like you're on the bridge, V. What are you doing on the bridge? We don't trust you over there. Right, see if it works to send us back to our actual main programming today. I think so. There we go. So, yeah. Benjamin, what are you doing in the toilet? We should add some funny ones there. Your character's always in the toilet there. And UFO, how are you doing? Anything new? Not on this one. It's been mostly rainy, sadly. But we do have an infrared camera now, so I'm just waiting on a very long lead to connect it. And then we can start monitoring in the infrared outside there as well. Was that the Crystal Maze there, GWAC? So, no, that was the Starship Alan. And that is all of our Patreons running around on board the Starship Alan there, doing their duties, maybe having some time off as well there. I'm the captain with Alan. Alan hasn't got a problem with that there. To boldly go, yeah, to boldly go. Nearly had to make a podcast called that one recently. They decided on a different name. But yeah, so that's a little thing for you guys there. So if you join up over there, you'll automatically get populated into the Starship Alan there, and we can check up on what you guys are doing. It was a little test that I built, and the idea is that we might be able to incorporate you guys a little bit more into the streams there. I'm still trying to get it to actually track the night sky a little bit more correctly. It does it quite well here, but when we're doing the sky watches, what I want to do is I want to press a button and then understand what stars we're looking at, label the stars, and then we can kind of put you guys' names on each of the stars. So you can have your own stars. That is one of the things I'm trying to get it to work there. Thank you, V. That was today's stroke of inspiration there. I thought it's a little novelty watching you guys run around. What are you doing on the bridge? Get off the bridge. I think I'm going to start to colour order your names as well there, so you can have rank. So we can have the red shirts in there, and if Alan feels like it, he might bump you up there to the yellows and the greens. So misbehaved, they put in the cupboard. I actually was thinking we could do that. We can definitely do that one. I'm trying to get it so you can access it as well, at any point. If you fancy checking what your little guy is up to, you can be able to log in somewhere as well there. Oh, I've been neglecting, guys, over here. Good evening there, Lee, as well. And what's Alan's favourite choice of cake? Alan likes all cake. He's like me on that one. We shared that one thing in common there. If he's always in the toilet there, he's clearly been to the Basildon Curry House, yeah, which they're all a bit questionable there. Spent plenty of time in those ones. An evening, Raph, how are you doing? Good to see you there. And hey up there, evening. So far, I'm awake. And what have I missed? Oh, you've missed a new feature. We'll bring it back up in a second. And thank you, Ben. So yeah, it should automatically update with all of you guys. So remember, we've got our next deep dive tomorrow night. So if anybody did want to sign up to check that one out, that's going to be tomorrow night there. At 11 p.m. UK time, we're going to be looking at, what are we looking at? Oh, the paper, aren't we? The scientific paper there, they're talking about the transient objects in Earth's orbit there before satellites. So there shouldn't be anything up there, but it does look like going through those historical photographic plates that there may well have been something strange in Earth's upper atmosphere there that we've captured, that were captured back in the day. So we're going to be reading through that deep dive. So not only can you join us for the deep dives there, if you use the link in our bio for free for the first month there, but you can watch all the past ones back. And now you can be on Starship Alan, which we'll show you all again in a second there. Phrase as well. Thank you for the heart there. Loving the stickers, V. And Joseph, how are you doing? And Chestin, I hope you're feeling better, Joseph. It's always good to see you. Never any pressure, but good to see you. And I hope you are feeling better there. That is pretty rough. So many people really got it this Christmas there. And how are you doing, Phrase? How is your week going? Lee coming in with the likes there. And the crew in the red shirts always die for exactly Rob there as well. So maybe we'll make the free members. The free members can be the red shirts there. They can be cannon fodder. It'll be fun. We'll have to get you up because I do want it so everybody else can be a part of that. So I'll add that feature as well. Then we'll get those guys in as well. And V, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
There you go. V was demanding you there. As long as it's not like Star Trek and all the reds, you can die. I can't promise anything there. Maybe there will have to be some off-world shenanigans there. But if you guys are joining us, we're doing a live alien radio signal hunt tonight. Oh, we've just got some more close-by stars in range there. So we've got Sirius at 8.6 light years, nice and close. Mirzam 500, Adara at 430, and Weezen at 1800 there. The closer they are, the higher our chances, our odds of detecting a signal from them there. And Fraser as well.
Thank you for the alien pets, guys.
Should we see what everybody's quickly up to in Starship Alan again? Right, let's see if that works. There we go. Right. So what are your guys up to? Can you see where you all are? I see where you're all running around there. It does say on the list actually what rooms you're all in are there. So V, are you in one of the science labs? It looks like there. Where's A up hiding? So this is the Starship Alan, and all of our Patreons now are listing you doing your chores or your duties around on the ship, and yeah. You're going to be getting... Look, Kate's down in the main reactor there. And do we trust Kate down there? Do we trust Kate down there at all? Right, let's go back to the actual stream there. We'll only put it up occasionally. Where are you, Rio? Are you on the Patreon? What are you signed up for? What's your name on Patreon? Because it takes it straight from there. So we'll have to have a look to see what it's doing there. But you're doing experiments now. Do we trust it? It's only the skywatchers at the minute that are listed on there, but we will put it over to the free ones as well. So then everybody can be there. And Ben, have you tried tuning into a different frequency to see if you still have this? But oh, that is a good point, actually. So we haven't at the second, mainly because it's a right palaver doing it. But I will have to do that one. That is a very, very good point. We'll see if, because if that's, that is very interesting there. Ben, good one there. You're in the bay. What, the medical bay or the shuttle bay there? Hey, up. And what the hell is this, Raph? Kate in the main reactor, exactly. Do we trust her there? Oh, you're over, Kate, there. Hello. You're over. Are you still feeling poorly? Hopefully feeling a bit better there over on the Twitch there. And what did I miss? There are ads there. Did you not see it, Kate? Have you not seen it yet? We'll have to load it up again in a second. But essentially, I've built us a little Starship Alan, and all of the... when you sign up on the Patreon, it automatically populates you as a crew member, and then we can watch all of the crew running around doing their tasks across the Starship Alan there. What did you say you got for birthday? Yes, it was. So, Lee, we have, and it's actually brilliant. It's a cheap set of like night vision goggles somebody got me, and they thought, they'd be good for the sky watching. But they're really good. And because they're so cheap, the computer sees them as another webcam. So I can just plug them straight into the stream there. So I just swap out the camera. I just need to get a really, really long powered USB-C cable to connect them. But in theory, we can now start, as soon as I get that long lead there, start looking at the night sky when it's clear in infrared. So we know that the UAP phenomena there does technically talk a lot, doesn't it, about UFOs, about stuff in the infrared. So that's been the main modification that we've been wanting to do for the main camera. Just rather, but this will get us in the way there. So, we'll get ourselves there. I have to climb. That is the one thing that I keep going, but it's wet up there now, and the roof's grimy. But I'm going to have to do it. Hopefully we're going to get a nice dry day or two, so I don't have to do it. But we'll film it for you there, V. We'll film it for you guys over the pack. You can laugh at my expense there. I'm still poorly, but on feet so far. I'll take it slow, but hopefully you'll start to feel better soon there. And Zena there in Star Trek, I was at that point of... immediately analysing every away team and identifying every single casualty on the pool screen. Yeah, you just know, don't you? Certain the characters, you're like, yeah, you're going to get it there. And where are we? As long as she's now not with her 80 feral kids getting waylaid and things stuck in the gadgets there. What do you mean unstable internet? Go away, TikTok. It's not unstable. You're just making up things now. I could add your 80 kids, Kate. We could do that to it. There. We will get Leanne to film that one if I remember correctly, so you can all laugh at. Yeah, we'll all laugh at my expense with it. Oh, Twitch just went out. That's weird. It did say we had an internet thing, but my little gadget didn't go off there. That's weird. I wonder what's taking the internet from us there. But yeah, we've got some lovely closer by stars in range today. Oh, I think a few of you guys might have got thrown off then for a second. Hopefully it's going to stabilise. Shouldn't be this end. My little cool box there from Harco hasn't said that it is. Oh, no, it hasn't said that we've got an issue. But yeah. Oh, V's all right there. Mine's all right here. So, there. You guys are already arguing. We have to separate you on different platforms, are we? But yeah, we'll colour code your ranks. We'll give you ranks on there, I think. On the old Starship Alan there. We'll get it up in a second there, Kate, so you can see it. But yeah, guys, we're doing an alien radio signal hunt tonight there. Searching the stars, hoping to hear E.T. say hello. Listening on a frequency called the hydrogen line, and that is the channel on the radio dial where scientists theorise we are most likely to hear a message from E.T. should they be out there sending a signal. It's where we've heard those interesting candidate signals before. They're like the WOW signal. But that's not the only one. Oh, we paused on YouTube. Let's have a quick check on that one. It did have a sulk a second ago, so see if that's messed it up there. The thing. Let's find ourselves over there. And guys, if you do want to check us out, you can find us over there. And thank you, AMP. A thing right there. At the Thing UFO, you can see it all full screen there. See all of the cool things that is going on there when it wants to load. No, I think, yeah, might just need resetting on your end. It seems to be alive from here. So yeah, but thank you for the heads up there, the continuity text, and thank you for the likes there. Are you feeling sleepy yet, AUP? Do I need to like start beatboxing or something more faster paced to keep you going there? And thank you for the likes. And Beerbuster, how are you doing? Good to see you in. And did you know if I hadn't picked this, I would never have read it? What? Of course. So we'll switch over to Starship Alan in a second there. But yeah, we're going to see what else we can. Oh no, V! Yeah, no, that is horrendous. When we moved in, and it was like, what, about end of February last year, and it was freezing, absolutely freezing here, and the boiler didn't work because it had been off since the last tenant moved out like a month previously. And oh my god, we had 3 days, and it was just so goddamn cold here. I was really worried the birds wouldn't survive. It was that cold. Absolutely. Don't envy that one. You need to get that fixed as soon as there. Honestly, we bought like 4 electric radiators to heat the birds' room up. Didn't work. It was still always freezing in there. And it cost us a mint. But hey-ho. So yeah, let's see. What have we got there? Sirius in range at 8.6 light years. Again, because it is so close there, we have a higher chance of detecting those weaker signals potentially coming from that star. Because you remember, it's like shouting. So the further away you are, the louder you have to shout there. If there's a bit of background noise, the louder you have to shout again there. Radio waves are kind of like that. So those closer by stars, the high chance we have of hearing the peripheral signals there. We're particularly listening out for the hello is inbuilt out there message, the high power transmission reaching out across the stars there. Celex as well, thank you for the heart. The likes there, it is those likes and shares, guys, that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves. But yeah, so we can pick up those higher powered ones. That's the main one we're looking for right now. But those closer stars there means we could potentially pick up their weaker signals like television and radio. They're still quite weaker though. Trust it to be freezing. I mean, I thought it was cold here, but then you are the deepest depths of Scotland, aren't you? So you're probably a proper cold there. They're still awake there. I need a foghorn. Every now and again, we're just going to hit like a sound effect for you there, keep you awake there. I look like Harry Potter running about in the house. Very Ravenclaw of you there, V, I think. How you doing, Debstat, as well? And Jake, what antenna length are you using there? And is it inside or outside? So it's an outside, it's a parabolic mesh antenna, and it's, I can't remember, is it 21 centimetre? Whatever it is for the hydrogen line. I can never remember what centimetre is there, but the actual antenna is tuned for the hydrogen line, and it comes in through various amplifiers and filters, and then we analyse it in here. There. How you doing, Jake, though? Good to see you there. Beerbuster as well, coming in with the likes. So, what's the one with Weasley and that ship that was living? That's another one of my faves. What's the way in the ship that was living? What was that one? I don't remember that one. So yeah, that is what we're doing. Let's quickly switch back over then. Kate, you haven't seen this one, and I don't know, did you see this one? I think you did a second ago, didn't you? But we're going to go, there you go, the Starship Alan. So this is our little starship, and all of the dots there, they're all of our Patreons. And as you can see, it updates, and it tells you where you all are at the minute. So, I mean, I can't see too much here. Who is on the bridge? No, V, are you in the mess hall down there? Where's A up? A up is, you're in engineering A up, and Kate is in the engine room. Oh, that, do we trust that there? And Andre Otis is in the crew quarters there. So let's switch back. But, oh no, that's the wrong one. Switch back to the actual stream. There we go. So yeah, if you want to join that, we will set it up that the free tier on Patreon gets you in there, but you will be a red shirt there as well. And did you notice any difference with the strong solar activity? So kind of. It's hard to tell when it's quite subtle, but we think we did. Like if you look at the line that we keep calling the interference signal is much less now that is dropping away as well there. Let me scroll through. And I'm in the mess hall stuff in my face. It's a cheat day, it's fine there, V. And why'd you use the parabolic mesh there? So, because we wanted basically to get our best chances of hearing that targeted type signal. So we're listening out, aren't we, for those high-powered, well, the theorised high-powered messages from an alien species there. So they are going to be, coming from a source, really. So we want to be able to identify the location rather than the thing. And that's the reason. That's the on-paper reason. The other reason is that I googled it, and I thought that'd be the best way with my limited understanding. So far, it's all right, though. But, yeah, that's why we went for that one. There as well. And where are you there? Oh, I'm going to take my part in the mutiny on the bridge. Are we going to have to put you in the cells there? A up. I'm going to have to add that feature there as well. There. It's kind of a Millennium Falcon / Enterprise sort of mashup there, isn't it? There. And stop the alien abduction by humans. Let me say now, I am medicated, so when I'm missing words and typing, the usual. That's why. Oh, that's fair enough, Kate. You're totally sabotaging it. Kate, again, you're going to be in the brig. I have to lock you all up. You're just all going to be in the jowl, aren't you there? That's it. I thought we'd do this, and already, you guys, you're talking about mutinies and sabotage. That's typical. That's typical, guys. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be the start of being able to integrate you guys more into the stream there. That was the first version of bringing that in is the idea. Oh, Jake, you're 100% right. And honestly, my knowledge of this stuff is getting there, but it could fit on a postage stamp. So we are fumbling our way through enthusiastically there. But you say it's so close to magic, I can't get my head around half of it there. I mean, I can barely do what we're doing now, which is this hydrogen line there. I'm starting to learn about this and the ways around it. But I mean, as soon as you want to talk about doing something else, my brain, it starts to melt a little bit there. But hopefully we'll learn as we go. That's why we've got you guys to help us out there. And Liverpool's the best. How you doing there? When's the next time you're playing a Phasmophobia? Good question. We did a games night last night actually, and we did one. What did we do? Oh, we did Escape the Oarchy last night there. But yeah, we'll probably do Phasmophobia depending what the weather's like. It would probably be Saturday night unless the weather's good. If it's clear, then we will be doing we'll do a Skywatch, so probably on the Saturday there. The USS Equinox from Voyager, a small science scout ship. Ah, there we go. I like that. And Alan gave you a free pass there. Is this true, Alan? Probably. Love me the stickers there, V, and the hashtags there. Well, hopefully we'll see you over there Saturday night for that one. Liverpool. For that, yeah. But, so I'm trying to think of other ways that we can bring you in. Now, for you guys that were on our Kerbal Space Program stream the other day, we all know how that was quite entertaining, and I think we're going to be doing more and more versions of that, trying to get those rockets into orbit. Now, what I really want to do is we've got this little integration there, see if I can link your names from the Patreon there to the Kerbals, so changing their names to our Patreon community there, so then we can launch you guys into space and then have to rescue you and things. You know, put a little bit more on the line there. If we've got to rescue A up there from a moon orbit or something like that, I think it'd be much more pressing. But it's a bit more complicated there. But I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. I want to get you in on the streams. And, Jay, that's why they do tests and licenses for amateur radio. It's got a lot to... and no wonder, you can start playing around with it. You could definitely mess things up for a lot of people, can't you? It's on the list of things to do, but I think I'm far too amateur to even look at the test sideways yet there. You saw the first 20 minutes, and then the next thing, my alarm was waking me up. Oh, no, hey up. Well, hopefully there'll be plenty more, and hopefully you'll get some rest there as well. Like we crew members who are still floating. Exactly, I think, V, like if we've got if we lost you in, Earth's atmosphere, maybe it would make us put parachutes on you guys. Maybe we'd care more there if it was attached to you guys there. Cocoa Pops, you're having a serial conversation now, guys, over there. I'm passive aggressively trying to. No, I'm trying to include you guys in the stream. If there's a little bit of peril, a little bit of risk, it's life. Do you want to go on these adventures? I think it could be fun. So yeah, lots of little ones there. Hopefully, I can get some of that rolling there. But it's a little bit more complicated bringing it into a game. But we'll see. We might get it. How is the actual signal strength tonight there? We're up quite high tonight. We're getting the ridge. I'm going to have to do that experimenting then off stream, then see if we can problem solve to see if that is electronic interference there. And you can actually tune into the International Space Station, the radio channel. Though, Jeg, this is true. It's one of the first things I tried to provide a decent antenna. And I couldn't do it. But apparently they do, there's a certain type of video stream that you can tune into, basically, as it passes over and get a feed from them. But if you are licensed to talk as well, sometimes they will message you back. You can message them, and then they might talk to you back if they're on a break there, and they can feel like it. So that would be cool. I keep saying we want to do that one, but I don't think the ISS has passed over at the right times in ages. I need to actually get good at that one. But I think it'd be so cool to do there. Exactly, Jake. Exactly. You can hear them talk. V, when is movie club? So I think it's the 30th. It's the last Friday of this month. We're going to be watching The Vast of Night, and that's going to be really, really cool. So make sure, guys, you're over on our Discord there, so you can join us for 10 p.m. on the 30th, I think, there to watch that together. And we'll chat along in the Discord. It's going to be a laugh, and you're welcome as well if you're new as well there. Catching up on a couple of months of insomnia. I thought that I'd changed into a better sleep zone. Like Sunday night and Monday night, I actually got reasonable-ish sleep. It took about 4 hours to get. New me. This is great. No, it's gone out the window again. I'm feeling you there. SSTV. That is the one. Yeah. Sends the images over the radio, so yeah, it has to hear the signal, doesn't it? So wouldn't that be cool to see the slow scan? Something that makes sense. We're all learning all of this. Mind like a sieve. I feel it. Sometimes, if I'm hyper focusing on something, then that's it. I'm like really, and I've noticed this is a problem now because I will often start a project on a hyper focus, and it looks like I'm really competent and I know a lot of things, and then that goes, and then I've now got myself into some sort of like contractual obligation, like employment on a very specific subject, which I don't actually know anything about, and then my brain doesn't want to learn about that. Oh dear. What are you guys doing there? Our YouTube chats are wild. Well, there's definitely something there. And how you doing there, Tank? Oh, we're getting crushed by winter and solar storms. Yes, definitely feeling that. It's all going off at the minute there. You miss Jolly. I'm sure Jolly will be back at some point. He'd pop in the other day. It's because you're not here. He probably wasn't entertained as much. What's that? I can't even... DKA, what's that? He has a couple of times there, John. Okay, but I mean, you're free. You're free to do that, and to get rid of people as and when. Oh yeah, it wasn't standing for any of it there. But yeah, so are we getting anything? Yeah, I mean, we're getting a signal. It does seem to be a bit lower, the ridge tonight there, which again, it's starting to lean towards the fact that maybe that is something celestial going on there. Part of me still thinks, is it the hydrogen line? But but it's over here. It's there. I need to do that one. The signal analyzer, yes. So that's what we've got going. We actually built this part of the signal analyzer. This is open source at the top. This section here, and you can't see it over on TikTok, but let me put up the little thing. When the video loads, you can actually see what the full screen version looks like. It's got lots more analysis going on. And there it is. So look, on the left-hand side, you actually got the waveform analysis from the signal coming in. The right-hand side, the middle right there, you've got the information on those stars that are in range of our dish. And right behind the screen now, you've actually got a live sky map showing you all the stars as they're moving across the night sky there, and how big the dish is, so it shows you the catchment area. So lots of stuff going on there on the horizontals. I'm exactly like that, and I'm a great starter, but finishing, oh, totally up, totally like that. It's like my brain gets turned down to 0. Like, oh my god. Yeah, he's an interesting one there. Oh, ketos. Oh my god. A borderline summit. Oh no. No, I mean, no, people have to play fair, Kate. So I think you are more than fair and right to say those things. So I think you get backed up here, don't you worry. So yeah, that is what we are doing, guys. If you're just joining us, we are doing an alien radio signal hunt. We are searching the skies, hoping to hear ET. Say hello there. We're listening on a frequency called the hydrogen line. That's that yellow line on top of the screen. It's the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize. If ET is out there, this is where they would put that message. Just like the WOW signal from back in the 1970s and a number of other interesting ones. So we had the Ross or 128 signal in the 2010s. That was a really interesting signal. I think it repeated, actually, but they couldn't get that second confirmation, even though they heard it twice from the same dish there. And it comes from a close by red dwarf star, Ross 128 there, with some planets in its habitable zone. So maybe there is a source to that one. But that was it. That's what I remember. So the SETI at Home project that we all talk about, there, they remember used to get the screensaver, and that what would happen is, when you wasn't using a computer, it would process the data for SETI there back in the early 2000s. Well, they've actually technically just finished that project now and analysing everything, even though it hasn't been available to all of us for a while. They've actually just finished looking at the data, and they've got 100 candidate signals from it there now. Now, they're not necessarily going to be all alien there, but there are candidates from that list. So very interesting. I think they're... How you doing, B? Good. I'm glad we can see you as well. Always worried. You guys tuning in. No, she's frightened off my jolly. Not right. Oh, you and Jolly there. So, B as well. Look, we've got a little new feature I made today. So can you find yourself in here? Right. This is the Starship Alan. So all of the Patreons are in there. So you should be able to find yourself in the list, tells you what room you're in, and you'll go and see your little character running around the ship there, doing all of your tasks aboard the Starship. Where are you on that one? Let's have a look. Where's B hiding? You're in the Jeffries tube at the minute. I wonder what you're doing in there. Do we trust you in there? Oh, Kate's in the transporter room. Where are you going, Kate? And V's going into the sensor array. I do quite like that one. That's my latest novelty there. Back to the actual mainstream. So, yeah, fancy, excellent. I do like that one. Part of me just wants that to do a whole stream of that, but I think it'll get boring quite quickly. But yeah, so if you join us over on the Patreon, you'll appear there, and we're gonna do ranks on it as well. So therefore, the free members can be in on it as well. They will be the red shirts. So, they're the first to go back. Thank you as well there for the heartbeat. What's up? You're getting... Oh, my God. The language between you two. I'm going to have to put you both in the brink there. But as hopefully B was saying, it's actually part of... That's my first test at integrating the list of people and the data there into something. So I'm hoping that we can actually get you more involved in the streams generally there, get all of your names up and things. There, dear. He's smuggling Alan more alien pets there. Well, I think he would approve of that. Why am I not in there? Are you on the Patreon there, Ref? You can sign up as a free member. We'll get you in there. But and you'll get the stamp for it as well. But I can't export the lift, sadly, from YouTube and TikTok. I can't get like subscriber details and that. I can only get it from Patreon. That's where it gets it. And what is going on over there? RV, it's shenanigans over there. We are screwed. I'm in the computer core there. Hey up, no, it's all right. You're hyper focusing. Maybe we'll have to get like a little coloured ring there. And if it's green, it's all right. You're hyper focusing. If it's red, it's like the rest of the time there. Actually, your one should be in the crew quarters. Should be having a kip. You need your rest at the minute. I'll add some more features. I'm definitely going to add the ability to put you guys in the jail there, because I think just for safety's sake. If you're on the free one, then I don't think it's there at the second, but I'll add it for next time. I'll get after the stream. I'll add it then. You'll be a red shirt though, so you'll be vulnerable. I mean, seeing Kate around the warp core, that was very distressing for me. So I think I'll have to block certain rooms from you guys. He normally rolls over into the free ones. You're probably still up there as a free one. So I'll change that setting tonight. We'll see if you pop in there as well. I need to add the probing. Oh, we do. I mean, that was the first draft of what the ship looks like there. It's just a temporary one. So I'm sure we can add some very special rooms on that one as well there. And Kate says, hello, V. How you doing, Electron, as well? Primary interface culprit could be computer monitors and calculate the frequency harmonics and get the interference oscillator frequency. I think you're probably quite right of what it could be there, Electron, there. I think you're probably very, very right on that one, because our monitor is actually close to the receiver and stuff. But all the other stuff's beyond me. Anything that involves calculating, I mean, it's going to be too difficult for me. I'm going to have to trial and error. That's a new one. It's like a really bad cop show. Or oh my God, it's a lawyer series, isn't it? Trial and error. Jesus, where are we going there? Yeah, I'm going to try some ferrite rings, I think, on the old USB lead there to see if we can filter it out there. Regrets are all unable to feed Alan at this time due to international disputes. Yes, although we are getting close. I think at 500 subscribers we can. We're in the 300 now, there, Xena, so it shouldn't be too long. It looked like big brain stuff, and I do not have a big brain for that one, sadly. But one day I'll learn it. We will get there, so we do appreciate it, Trump. And I think, did we thank you?
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
I don't think Alan thanked you there. He's slacking on that one there tonight. I'm very frustrated because it was as soon as we went online, it was really, really clear skies, and I thought I won't put the camera out, even though we're desperate for a skywatch, because it would just go cloudy straight away. And it's cloud with rain is what is forecast there, so we didn't want to risk it with the camera. But you know what's going to happen. You know I'm going to go downstairs after this stream, and it is going to be still clear there. But I am looking forward to the next clear patch of sky, and I actually have to order that lead, but we should be able to start looking in the infrared. So very excited that one there. I did get a birthday cake fee. I was actually very lucky. I got a cake, but I also got one of those Millie's cookies ones. You know, they do the big ones like that, and you can get happy birthday written on it. It's one of those giant cookies. So I am only to get plumper. There we go. Me too there. And Frey Bentos pies. So yeah, I've been living exclusively off of sweets and cakes for the last 24 hours. We'll see how that goes. But that sugar has helped me when it comes to programming the Starship Alan there. So we want ideas of what else we can add to that for you guys. But yeah, lots of ways of integrating that. I've got this. I'm not going to be able to do it any time soon because it's far too complicated. But in my head there was an idea that me and Pete, we could do a flight sim stream. So we're both, piloting a plane, and what we'll do is we'll have the crew, or the actual the seating area populated with all of you guys in your seats, and you'll be able to press your button for service, and I'll have to go out there in the green screen and come and service you. So, I don't know, it's too complicated, but we'll figure out more ways of getting you involved there. Is that a special edition flavour there, though, Kate? Is it the Cocoa Pops Frey Bentos one there? And Crooks, how you doing now? I have no idea what I'm looking at there, but the small orange peak just to the right of this central blue line makes me suspicious for absolutely no reason there. So, you're on it there, Crook. So that is a signal. We are not fully sure what it is. So initially we thought it was interference, so it's slightly off of where it's this sort of range is where we'd expect to see the message. So this is a bit too much there, and we thought it was electronic interference because it was kind of with us for a long time there, but it started disappearing and getting stronger and weaker, which implies it's not a consistent, because electronic interference there is normally very precise and very, very consistent. So it's kind of confusing us a bit now, because some streams it's not there at all. So yeah, we're a bit blown away as well with that one there. So it might be, but it's probably unlikely to be alien because it's with us for so long in time sense there. It's with us like the whole stream. That does tend to mean that the source of that signal is with us there. Nice one there, Zimmer. And where are we there? Oh, Holio. I'm going to forget it. Cocoa Pop Frey Bentos. That is a crime there. It is the life there. And the satellites show you are super cloudy, Sam. Well, luckily they don't feel so bad. Let's have a quick look. Is there going to be a gap on the horizon? Because I'm so desperate for a skywatch. Like, ridiculously so. They've changed the bloody Met Office app now. How do I find... Change it to rain and cloud. Oh, we've not got the... Yeah, we've not got rain at the second. But it does look very, very cloudy. God, this weather at the minute is an absolute jug. We picked the wrong stream to do, didn't we, in this part of the world? Oh, no, not at all there, Crook. You're on the money. It's a signal. It's Alan's body odour. Alan radiates BO there. The Alan armpit frequency there. The Alan's armpit line. That's what we need to monitor. They do say, though, don't they, that the aliens do stink. There's been quite a few people's accounts where, they've been in contact with the aliens there, or they've crashed and they've seen the beings there, and they absolutely stink of sulfur. And apparently, we were doing one of our deep dives at this molecular biologist that claims to have worked with the alien genetics and their biology and things. And they were saying, basically, the anatomy of the greys is such that they piss from their skin like we sweat, but everything gets processed and then excreted through the pores. So all of their bodily waste comes out that way, which would then account for the smell and people getting horrendous infections when they come into contact with them as well there. So you could be quite close there. And I think conspiracy theories are just a conspiracy. That's the next level conspiracy. That's having a tinfoil hat on your tinfoil hat. And be there, they are saying we are supposed to have an ice storm. Jesus, there. I mean, it's 52 Fahrenheit. I've got, what's the conversion on 50? 11. Thank you. That's chilly, but it's not too cold, is it? There. Thank you for the conversion there. It's freedom units. No infection control whatsoever from the Greys. Yeah, not at all. No, you shake hands and that's it. But again, that ties in, doesn't it, with the Virginia case there, where one of the soldiers apparently physically caught one of the aliens and took him to the hospital there, but got into contact, and apparently he got an abrasion, I think it was under his arm there, and got an infection in it, and he died pretty quickly of that. And again, as part of that new release, the actual autopsy and the toxicology there, the blood analysis, has very recently been released from the lab that did that, and this is going back to the 90s, but they've only just released it. And what the lab results said was that the soldier there passed away from a very, very severe, untreatable bacteria. It wasn't an alien bacteria, so totally alien, but this strain of it was far, far from anything that they had seen before. And again, this ties in, doesn't it, there, with the Greys could be us from the future there. So the fact that the bacteria is there compatible with us, maybe it's a future strain or something that we've got no defences for, and that's why you passed there. Oh, ammonia, that might have been it there. Why sulphur? Why do you get sulphur? I'm thinking of demons, aren't I? Yeah, ammonia, that's the one there, Kate. Thank you for that one. And so, when we are not listening to radio signals, we do a skywatcher. You're totally right there, Ref. But we've just had such bad luck there. So yeah, if it's a clear sky, we're doing this. We're doing the UFO UAP Skywatch. We're going to be able to add some infrared to that one soon. I'm very excited about that. But when it's cloudy, we do this, the alien radio signal hunt there. And if the moon's up full, there's what our moon watch looks like as well. But guys, remember, this Friday at 11 PM, we're going to be doing our next Patreon deep dive, and it's going to be looking at the scientific paper there, looking at the transient objects that were photographed in Earth's orbit back in the 50s there, before man-made objects in orbit there. So it's going to be a really, really interesting one, that is. They're looking through the evidence, the paper, that, because it's one of the things now that it's like one of those cases, those pieces of evidence that in the mainstream scientific community, it's gone through all of their tests, their hurdles, and nobody's got a good answer for it there. It's one of our strongest cases there. So 11 PM over on the Patreon, we're going to be reading through that one. Again, you can join us for free by using the link in our bio for that one. And then you also get added to the Starship Alan now as well there. And horrible but an epic way to go. I mean, if you're going to go, you might as well be one of the few that have been done by aliens, eh? And that's what Weaponized was about. I haven't caught this week's one, because I know that what is his name there? The guy, the director, did a press conference, didn't he? I haven't even caught up on that, but they've got new witnesses. I know that much have come out. Some very, very credible ones there as well. Where are we? Go through on the tubes. Where are you there? As you know, what's tinfoil hat there? I'm thinking of getting like baseball caps made with the word tinfoil on them. Got a small scratch. That was it. Yes, Lee. Yeah. So it wasn't that the alien attacked him. There wasn't anything like that. But just in the scuffle trying to pick up the alien, he did get a scratch, and that was it. There. I want to see Alan and Hecklefish in a fight to buy the ultimate round. I mean, I'm up for it. Alan thinks he could take him there, and maybe that's why aliens have not made public contact there. It would kill us all there. Electron. I mean, this is one of the big worries, isn't it? There. I mean, they didn't know even when they sent us to the moon there what bacteria there might be, and they had to put us in or put the astronauts in isolation for like a week afterwards and do tests. And again, it's still coming up for us if we're going to go to Mars and bring anything back there. The quarantine. What might we be bringing back there? I'm doing a giveaway now for DIY tinfoil hats. I'll send you a roll of tinfoil of instructions. We could do a fold along, couldn't we? We'd do a stream where we're all folding tinfoil hats together so the voices doesn't get in. Keeps Alan out. And I'd rather be a dumb human than poop from my skin. Yeah, that was, I think, one of our main takeaways from that one there. Sorry, Alan. Actually, Alan, have you... Well, there's nothing there, so... I can only imagine. I better wash my hands after it there. So the sulfur reference is associated with demons and underneath the earth, close to volcanoes, volcanic sites, and associated with occult art makes sense there. And do you wonder there, because if there is a connection, because that's another strong smell. And I'd rather have a magic resource printing device than the fear-found experiment. I mean, if there's one way to go. Not afraid to. What are you talking about? Where are we over there on the tiki-tokis there? And is tomorrow your deep dive? Yes, it is. Yeah, I'll definitely, Ben. Well, you're more than welcome to. And again, remember to use that link. Then it doesn't charge you, and I should roll over into the free version as well, so nobody gets charged if they don't want to. But do double check. But yeah, I'll be more than welcome. It'll be 11 PM tomorrow night. Forget it's Thursday. Yeah, so 11 PM tomorrow night on the deep dive. We'll probably be on beforehand, doing another stream for an hour or so. But then we roll over to do the old deep dive there. But if you guys are going to join, it's the Skywatcher tier, so it should give you for free for a month, and that allows you in to the deep dives there. And you'll also be on the Starship Alan for that one there. And And James Wood, he has been investigating. Excellent. James Fox is ringing a bell there. Is he the director? 11 out of 10 would buy the tinfoil hat. Yeah. Moon COVID. God. And we'd all be told it's a conspiracy again then. Alan could definitely take him there, V. I think you're right on that one there. I need a black hole that has been dormant for 1 million years and come back. I read that it's a black hole has been dormant for 1 million years and come back to life there. And the scientists are baffled. Ooh, well, it has something for it to be eating there. Send us that link there. And injected with alien. We were all injected with alien DNA in 2020. I mean, we're definitely injected with something. But there is on the not crossbreeding, the hybridization stuff is very, very interesting there. And what's happening tomorrow there, Lee? So we've got excuse me, we've got a little Patreon community there, and we do it sort of a couple of times a month, normally every other week there. We do a deep dive, so rather than doing the live streams where everybody joins and we're always, saying the same thing, introducing what we're doing, and saying hello to new people, we do, so it's a little private group. We just join the Patreon live there, and then we say hellos in the beginning, but we can really get into the details on something related to the phenomena. So normally it's like a leaked document, a whistleblower's account there, or so tomorrow it's a scientific paper. We're going to be looking into that. We get to read through it all together live, and then we get to read through it all live and hear what you guys think as we're going through it there. And I quite like them because a lot of this stuff I've heard about contextually here, there, and everywhere, but I've not done the details. I don't have the patience to normally read through all these things to kind of get that foundation. But it's been really good to actually go back to the details and brush up on the old knowledge there. And so if you use the link in the bio there, it should give it to you for free for a whole month there as well. So everybody's welcome over there as well. And it's also what's the word? You don't have to do it. As well. And what's that one? Where am I? And Raf, the mod has no flaws on stream. Exactly. And James Fox documentaries are well made and worthwhile. So it was James Fox there. So Moment of Contact, isn't it there? And the Virginia one as well. And this is a black hole in Essex. It's called Grace. Oh, yeah, never. Don't even go through it on the train. It's lovely language between you two, calling Kate Mong. Absolutely lovely. We have to send in the heavies. We have to send an A up to separate you guys there. And we could all use a black hole there. What was it? I was looking at something talking about CERN there, potentially. A up's on the way now to sort you two out there. Going to put you in the naughty corner. Looking at one of these, talking around the potential fears that we had around CERN creating black holes and stuff like that, and actually looking at the possibilities and stuff around it and how that was actually as a low risk, but it was a potential risk. And then it's all to do with the speed in which that they were created as well. The real fear is if CERN created a black hole, it's fine in the sense because it would be moving so fast relative to us, it wouldn't have much chance to eat much of us up there, according to the science there. There's a particular other type though that what was it they were doing? They was doing something, and that might have had the knock-on effect of causing a black hole, which would have been a threat because it would have been moving at the same speed as us relative to the universe, and therefore could have just totally eaten up everything here, would have hung around and consumed us. I was like, that's fascinating. Did not know that was the threats with it or there. Not just great. The whole of Essex there. I mean, North Essex, some of that's all right. It's her fault. Both of you, stop it. This is nice. Yeah, that's how you both express affection. Well, should we see where you all are on the Starship Alan? Takes my fault. What's that? It's for winning the passport race. Yeah, I'm paying attention. How you doing, Stephen? Good to see you. It doesn't go in. I don't save the data. Well, actually, that's a very good point there. But yeah, so it'd only be those interactions, wouldn't it? If we know when we're dead with it. Yeah. It can only go at the speed of light as well. And obviously, there wouldn't be any data to get because the light, or they wouldn't be emitting. Yeah, well, you never know, Rob. There, you never know. I mean, on TikTok, yeah, 100%. We can't even say words like cake or banana without it flagging us for, weird stuff. I mean, would it actually change our reality? I can't quite get my head around it, because you are right there. So everything involve interaction with a black hole, in theory, we're not going to see, because it travels at the speed of light there. So if it's coming towards us, we wouldn't see it until it's there, until it's consumed us already. And we can only see them in the distance because the absence, it's the light being stopped. It's because they're not moving towards us. If they were moving towards us or close enough, yeah, we probably wouldn't actually know. Very good one. That hurts my brain. And backing out the room quietly. And how you doing there, Stephen? How's life and stuff? It's all good, Stephen. It's all good. We're ticking along slowly. We're getting there. We could already be in. Well, that is one way that I do lean there. Leaving it to it out. It's just too much of a mess. We could already be in one. Well, they do say, don't they, that the mathematics that describes, like the central point of a black hole out to its edge, which is the event horizon there, the maths that describes that space is the same that describes from the edge out to the rest of the universe there. It would make sense to me. There's a little bit of logic to that maybe that is what universes are. That's one of my hardcore theories that we already. I could very well see that one. Oh, to explain the Mandela effect, possibly there. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Yes, I did. Yes, I did sod all. So that's all that can be asked. I think we streamed a game, didn't we? That was fun. Oh, they're missing you over there, Up. It's like a portal that you don't see exactly yet. It's trying to get. It's the absence of everything there, but also, like, if it's moving towards you as well, you wouldn't know until it was here. Because obviously we know them at a distance because there's no light, because there's no stars. But that's because they're not stationary, but they're not moving towards us. So therefore, the light that would have come to us with the stars, we can see it not coming there in time. Whereas if something's moving towards us like that, we just wouldn't see it there, because at the time the absence of light stopped. If you imagine a black hole shooting through the universe, travelling towards us at the speed of light. Actually, no, the gravity will travel at the speed of light, but the black hole probably wouldn't travel at the speed of light. Okay, God, orbital mechanics is hurting my brain. The Monopoly Man definitely had a monocle. Die on that hill. And the Fruit of the Loom has a cornucopia. Yeah, I've heard that one. I heard it somewhere else that the cornucopia one from the Fruit of the Loom was actually proven to be a psyop, though they purposely did it. Now, again, I've not looked into the details on that one, but I thought that was interesting. There. And you ate cake and got fat, and I'm still working on that. I'm still eating cake and I'm still getting fat there, Stephen. That was my exercise, was just lifting it up to my gob. You would say no better if you dropped in on the other platforms. Yeah, he sticks, doesn't he? Raph, only on the tubes. You have, Stephen, as well. Speaking of which, with those sorts of portals, Stephen, is there a visual component to them? Like, can you tell, like some people describe sort of portals like a heat haze, there's that sort of distortion there, or is it totally invisible and imperceptible? But, obviously it has the effects, and that's how you know? More worried about walking to the patio door. It's a similar thing. I still can't comprehend that a little bit where they mentioned Earth being in a black hole there. It's easy enough. We'll walk you through it. It's the Medscape. And if there is such thing as quantum entanglement, when we manipulate or destroy atoms, particles, etc., and the effect, what is the effect elsewhere? And the knock-on entanglement return effect. This, oh my God, starts to have your head, doesn't it? We talk about quantum entanglement then. That's the idea that two particles can be paired up. They can be entangled. Not really sure what that actually means. But when you do something to one of those particles, basically the other particle, no matter where it is in space, there, it will have the same effect instantly there. So it's not even that it's getting a signal and it knows what the other one's doing. It's happening at the same time because they are entangled. But as soon as you try and you measure that, then the entanglement drops. You can't actually use it at this stage for communication there. It's invisible. So it's like by the effects around it then. Because what did I hear? Somebody was talking about potential thing. I don't think it's the same sort of one there. KJ, thank you for the heart as well there. And user 98 loving the stickers there. Eyes on the skies. And imagine a piece of paper. And now, in your mind, draw a circle and another one. There we go. Ben, you're on. Should we see if you've populated onto the list? We'll bring up the starship there. Minimum repeat and repeat, and we are being spaghettified on there. We'll have to get some visuals. I need some more filament from a 3D printer. We can start printing these things off there. With a loop like that, and if it explain the event, and repeat, where we are being spaghettied. Oh, I get you from that part because we're being stretched out. Okay, yeah. Had the same effect there. And did you hear about the orb that hit a plane? No, KJ, I didn't. I heard about one. There was some sort of UFO interaction with a fighter pilot, kind of bounced off his cockpit or something, and they were complaining about that, as you would. But I don't know about the orb on it there. You could use the meds. Excuse me. The implications of quantum entanglement are that distance could theoretically be removed. Well, how is it that they are entangled there? There's obviously some connection, some plane where there isn't distance there, but we don't fully understand it there. The predator effect, the shimmering. Oh, it's a spirit. And I thought I had the demonic portal in my house with an evil demon. Turned out it was just my wife in the kitchen. Excellent there. Should we let's check the old the Starship Alan quickly. So I'm surprised it's actually working. There we go. Right, so this is our starship. All of our Patreons should be moving around, doing your chores, your task on our starship. There, you can see in the list. Right, so Ben, let's see where you are. It should update very quickly, but I can't see an obvious one there. Might need to refresh it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. It's showing 13. Might need to get it to refresh there, Ben. Anyway, let's go back to the stream, and I will I'll see if I can refresh that in the background. Starship Alan. You're in the main reactor. No, I'm in the sensor array B. Oh, you are. Alan has you in his room there. That's why you can't sleep. Alan's keeping you up there. Space and time are not a thing. Well, they do think, don't they? It's not an emergent. It's an emergent property, not a fundamental one there as well. Let's refresh the list. Come on, refresh. Ah, right. Okay, you're there. Now, let's see if you've appeared in Starship Alan. Ah, yes, there you are. Let's see if that works now. So, right. You should be in the ready room. In there, Ben. Where is the ready room? On Starship Alan somewhere. There we go. Anyway, back to the stream. Ta-da! TikTok's having a sulk. Let's sort that out. Right. Where are we? I think are the only creatures on Earth that keep time. Again, how we perceive time and how we divide it up, like, that is a human construct. Now, we know that there is entropy. Things change over time and get more disordered. So there is time exists in that sense, but our perception of it, how much that we think, how we experience it, is actually because of us. Now that is in question there. Like, what is that fundamental, the unchangeable part of it there versus everything else? I think you might be very right there, B. My charger's not working, no V. It's all going wrong there. 25k as well. Perfect, guys. Thank you for the likes and shares. Do appreciate those. They help us reach more and more like-minded people. I'm gonna have to get that to auto updates, and then yeah, people can join automatically. But you're now in there, Ben. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night as well for the deep dive. Where are we over here as well? Over on the tubes there. It is, yeah, actually, it's kind of like being two places at once there. That effectual. And another implication of quantum entanglement is that checks would no longer take two working days to clear. I haven't seen a check in a very long time. How comes when we get up and walk around, we do it like a ninja, but when it's a woman, they sound like a fucking what? What's that? When we get up and walk around, we do it like a ninja, but when it's a woman, I mean, I make a noise and I get up all the time anyway there. And let me scroll through it. Warned many people not to piss my wife off there because be assured they will never find your body. Let me scroll through there. Oh, Kate's in the conference, or was in the conference from there, getting a telling off there from messing with the reactor. Wait until she sees this chat, though, Rob. Tapping is clapping, and thank you there. Oh, hey up, the internet's up and down. Do checks still exist there? Well, I haven't received one in a while, I'll tell you that. I think they do. I did open a new account semi recently, didn't get a checkbook for that, so I think they're probably phasing them out. Well, fingers crossed your internet holds out there. Thank you for the heart there, Harko, as well. 54! Oh, 50. Oh, look, we're hitting 52, 53. Okay. That's interesting. I don't remember it going that high before. Something's going on. It's because we keep going over to the Starship Alan. That's what it is. Trying to get our attention. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, normally, yeah, the average when we get the spike is 51, 52, but 52, 53 used to hit 54. I think it's the busiest one tonight, Stephen. Alert! Oh, okay.
Anomalous object confirmed.
Oh wait, no, that's not the right one. Hold on. I did actually have one for this, but they're so rare.
Signal detected.
There we go. God, if it's the first time I've used that one. Maybe they're coming to rescue us. Or maybe they're coming to kick us while we're down. We can hope. Oh, it's totally gone sideways, Stephen. Totally. Totally. You turn the heat off. That's one way to do it. We'll go add and Kate to the Starship Alan there, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, and I think it'd be cool if you had other antennae to switch it out and test for the 1.4. Oh, Jake, 100% now. We are hopefully getting some, because we would like to also monitor 1.6, because again, there's a lot of conversations now around the UFO world of 1.6 being related. There's weird signals. We'd like to be able to do it both at once. We were talking with the manufacturer and hoping to get a deal from them. But I need to chase them up for that one. Wayfind, how are you doing? Good to see you. Happy New Year if I haven't said it already. Hope you are well. Sadly, it's not a Skywatch tonight, but we are hoping that maybe the next Skywatch, if it all times right, we might actually have infrared. And it's done it again. Oh, Kate, V, it did it's gone up to the 54. Interesting. It's getting that spike is very, very interesting. If you are joining us, we are doing an alien radio signal hunt. Tonight we're searching the hydrogen line. That's the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorise that if ET is out there, this is where they would put the message, hello, is anyone else out there? It's where the wow signal is heard. That's what we're monitoring today, and it is the background noise is actually being a little bit, always gone down again. There is some activity, there is some stuff going on there. And since getting into radio, I've learned different antenna lengths and shapes pick up at different frequencies there. And you'd think anything would pick up a signal. Yeah, oh my god, Jake, you're right. Like, I mean, I know the principle, but I don't know the details. Like, I couldn't tell you this way. But it is something to do, isn't it, with like the wavelength? Like, so if you've got a wavelength that's, 6 inches there, you need a 6-inch antenna to get the full wave at that wavelength. And it's like, I just didn't know that radio was so physical like that, because it's invisible and it feels like magic. It's almost like it is a physical thing there. Got to match the wave or a fraction of the maths with it and all this sort of stuff. It bends my mind, but it's fascinating, isn't it? But that's part of the reason, because we have this dish now that's trained for this. We can't do the other stuff, so we need like another setup that we can just plug into. That's what we need. But it is crazy. I barely understand it. And where are we on the tubes? How you doing, Penelope? Good to see you in. And latest into scientist, rename every planet to a bizarre Roman Greco names inherent of an existing empire, but denies any coincidences in your head. Funny that, actually, they're talking, aren't they, with this planet 9, this potential new planet that they think is out there messing up orbits and stuff that could be, trans-Neptunian, could be really, really far out. And they think, as always, they are on the cusp of detecting it, and they're talking about what names it could have, and currently they are talking about going away from the Greco-Roman names. They've run out of good ones, good gods now. So the main name that's being floated by the community, whether it gets approved, is David Bowie. They might name a planet David Bowie there. Not enough room on the starship there. Antenna very close to the stars. That's what we need. And we need one out there. We need one on the moon. On her birthday, my wife said she wanted to go somewhere expensive, so I took her to a petrol station. I mean, most things these days. And are you getting something? What's he doing? So, Kate, it's the background noise again is louder, so we're not getting anything specific through, but the background noise is the frequency. It's gone down again now, but it was ever so slightly louder. Now, if you think about this as well, like if I'm talking at this volume, that measures, however many decibels, right? But if there's 100 people in this room talking at the same volume now, collectively, all of that noise together is louder, and that is something that can be going on, in all of this background. It's something that could be adding and contributing to the overall level of the background noise there. So again, it might be that clue that we are getting some sort of signal, but it's just not coming through clear enough. It's only showing in that overall measurement there. It is the Cool Kids Club. And as Raph says, we do appreciate the likes and subscribing. That's how we meet more and more like-minded people there like yourselves. Is anyone trying to do arse over elbow? Oh, what was it? So, I remember doing roly-polies as a kid. I think that would put me in a grave now. I might try it one day. I'm just not that flexible. They could use the Star Trek names, yeah. And Parliament have been doing it for years. Where are we? The clouds matter when you are using infrared camera. Will the clouds matter? So, good question, and yes is the answer to that one. So, yes, but the big one with the infrared is going to be that obviously we can now see things that only emit infrared light. So obviously you can see in the dark, because there's a lot of infrared light still running around there, but we can see the things that are exclusively only in the infrared. And again, there's a lot of stuff in the UFO world that apparently is in the infrared only. We haven't had a really, really clear night for me to fully even test it, but I did try it earlier when we had a few patches in the cloud. You can still see a lot of activity there. So it's going to be fun then. It's about to kick off. Is it going up again there? And is this custom SDR software? I've never seen the signal analysis. So Jake, yeah, the middle part is the middle bit that we are working on at the minute ourselves there. So the analysis section, but the top section is just SDR++, and we take the data from that coming in from the dish, and we're doing our best to analyze it. And that's why every now and again it breaks. It's a bit janky, but yeah, so it's looking at the signal analysis is basically looking in that background noise and looking for any signs of repetition, modulation, anything like that that could give us a clue that there might be a faint signal getting lost in amongst all the noise. Obviously we wouldn't be able to pull it out, but it might give us a clue that there is something interesting there. Yeah, Matt, Jeg, like, totally, if we could. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at ways we might be able to wrangle something like that. And V.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan there. It's Alan winding us up. That's what it is. He's got a little dial where he just turns it up and down. Where are we? Oh, Raph, my gut gets in the way of my socks. I don't have to try. Told to try. You don't have to try there, Kate. And Crook as well. Can you imagine how cool it would be if the signal just started going absolutely wild? What would you do? I'd probably swear. Because whenever we get the visual sightings and we're doing the skywatches, my reaction is either to be just stunned silent or to swear. So you can see what it looks like when we get something interesting. But yeah, on here, I would be, because it's so rare. I'd be very, very excited there. Get the... And did you get a really strong signal earlier and it got excited and turned out it was the minicabs locally? Yeah, we can listen to it. What's that? Pick up for yeah. God, minicabs using the radios nowadays. It's all Uber, isn't it? Not that we don't even get taxis in this part of the country. No chance. Keep moaning about that. Never going to stop. I would, you know it already, I would swear. Oh yeah, imagine hearing a voice, though. Now, again, it's unlikely that that if we did get a signal through, that it would sound, that you would hear their voice like we hear our radio stations, because the reason we can hear that is that's the way that the signal's modulated, how we put the data in the radio, because radio is a natural property, a natural product there. And we adapt it with technology to then put that message within it there. Now, in theory, if ET was out there, they might understand our methods of modulation and encoding there, and they might be able to mimic that. But yeah, chances are they probably wouldn't be using the same method. So it'd probably be really simple bleeps, bloops. But could you imagine just hearing the noises of a potential alien? Hello, guys, but in vegan or whatever it might be there. 12 foot of copper wire looped in my loft. A good idea. For get a lot of CB. I would for that. Yeah, because it's all about, that, trying to figure out what frequencies you can get with it as well there. It would be really creepy. Galactic Federation going, this is your final warning. Barely, Jake, barely. I'm trying. I'm learning slowly. Some of it sticks. A lot of it doesn't. Horse and carts in Wiltshire. I mean, if I could at least get a horse and cart when I ring them up, I wouldn't be as mad there. But if you want a taxi in the country, you've got to give them 2.5 weeks notice, and then it's if they feel like it during daylight hours there. Like if you're stuck at a train station because they've cancelled the trains, you're stuck in that town, whatever it is there. If you want to go to the airport, get somebody to take you there on holiday, again, if you're lucky, maybe there's one bloke that will do it occasionally. But there's nothing around here. It's insane. And it would be freakier, but I still hope that happens. Me too, crew there, thanks. And I hope we all get to experience it together there, because that would just be so wild, wouldn't it? There'll be no real question around that, would there? If we got a clear signal coming from out there and it was a modulated voice there, what would that sound like? I need a little voice changer in here. It would be Michael Jackson's call to the Men in Black there, just over the radio. It's Elvis wanting to come back. Then in Wiltshire, they think electricity is the devil's work. They pretty much an alien version of Bohemian Rhapsody there. I'm not from Wiltshire, I just live here. Stephen, that sounds like a t-shirt, and I need that one. I was just probed here. What's the hats you get in Blackpool, the seaside ones? That kiss me quick. Probe me quick hats there. 2.5 weeks. Now, I'm not even joking with that. I'm not even being funny. That is literally what they said. And that's if they still wanted to there. Oh my god. V, yeah, you're missing out. You featured Ali. Thank you for that. And remember to set an alarm, though, in case, if it rolls over, I'll put you beyond the free period there, just in case. You don't want to get charged if it's not your thing, and that's totally fine there. But remember, tomorrow night we'll be doing our deep dive, so you should be able to catch us for that one there. Yes, yeah. Technically, we're on 3 at the minute, so we're on that one, the tubes, we're on that one, the Twitchy one, and we're on the TikToks as well there. So... thank God it's not as busy as it was in the summer there, because can you imagine? I was 100 messages behind just on TikTok alone, let alone trying to over there. Amesbury is terrible, like one taxi in the town. At least they've got one, though, Blue Nose. I don't even think we've got one. There are 2 closed down taxi offices in the town there, so they must have had them at some point, but not now. And how are you, Blue Nose? Good to see you there. Should we check to see if you've been added to the Starship there, Lee? Let's refresh this one. See if you've been added to Starship, Alan. Surprised it's worked this much. Lee is there. Right, so you should be in Starship Alan now. Let's just let me quickly check before we bring it up to see where you are. V, you're in the stores. So at the minute, Lee, you're in the transporter room. So let's load that one up for you guys. So, where is everyone there? Oh, Ben's in the warp core. What are you doing in there, Ben? Where's Lee? Go on, Lee, you're in the transport room still. Where is the transport room? Right in the middle there. You need to upload images to it, because your profile pictures will come through as well there. So, Kate's in the armory. Oh my God, Kate, no, get out of the armory. That is not. It's not a safe place for you, Kate. There, V, you're in the engine room. Kate is still in the armory. This is unnerving. I'm not a fan of this. Let's go back to this there before it all goes haywire. Get a fold-up bike or a tent. Fit in the bag, Kate. Honestly, I have a credit card purposely for travel-ins for that exact reason. I haven't been caught out actually yet. I mean, the trains are horrendous, but I haven't actually been caught out just yet there. Gap in the market. You need Alan Starfleet cabs. Intergalactic, yeah. Oh, if you can't pay your bill there, it's a probing. You're just keeping warm. Where are we in there? Oh, booked a cab, and 20 minutes later, no cab. So I called the office, and they said he's on his way. So yeah, from where? Honestly, I got sick of normal taxis. Like, we briefly in Southend had Uber, and it was great. All the local cabbies hated it, but you could see where the taxi was. You sure when it was arriving? Whereas the local guys, you'd be lucky if they ever showed up. They just cancel on you and not tell you. Blue Nose, hello. Thank you for that.
Nom.
Feeding
Thanks,
Alan.
guys.
Yeah, so good riddance. But yeah, then they took it away from us. So I'm like, damn it. There. And could they not play back all the songs on Voyager's Gold Record? Yeah, you'd hope that they'd have the technology to do that if they've discovered it there. When do you upgrade after today's date there? So, yeah, I think basically if you use the link, it should give you, like, the month for free. So when you get to, like, the 21st of February, then I think normally, by default, it rolls you over into the free tier, which doesn't give you the access to things. But if you did want to stay on there, I think it should give you the option to say as a skywatcher. I think that's how it works. I haven't actually done it from that point of view. But it seems to be how it works, by looking on the others there, and I bet one Dogman could lock down one of these Wiltshire. Oh, quite easily. If he's on there. If you hear drums on the hydrogen line, it's definitely contact. How else do you contact primitive beings? They're just drive smoke signals coming through. You're gonna get in trouble again. Boober, you get the type of car, the driver's name, and exactly. And honestly, yeah. So I mean, obviously, monopolies of these things are quite difficult, but it wasn't even the price that I preferred it for. It's just the fact that they actually did what they said they were going to do and show up. Carl, how are you doing, Carl? Good to see you. Now, Carl, we're going to have to bring up Starship Alan because we've got a new feature, Carl, that you're in. So I'll have to show you that in a second. Actually, it's pretty quiet now. Are we getting? No, it's still down low. Let's load it up again there. So, Carl, this is the Starship Alan, and as you can see, it's our little spaceship there. That maybe if I scroll, it might show a bit more of it there. Where is it? That way around? Does that do it better? Anyway, the Starship Alan, you can see all of the little you guys there over on the Patreon. You're all on the Starship, moving around, doing your chores. And yeah, it updates. So yeah, you can see what rooms you guys are in. Is Kate out of the armory yet? V's in sick bay. Kate is now on the bridge. So armory to the bridge there, Kate. That looks like a mutiny to me. Back to the show. But yeah, so it's a little fun one. We're all on the Starship Alan doing our little chores there. I will add, for you guys that are on the free tier of the Patreon, we will add you two as well to that. But you will be red shirt, so, you know, you're always the first to die. Oh, good evening, Brad, as well. Good to see you in there. You're doing your nurse, you're doing your medic duties there. Yeah, I mean, you're utilising your skills there. And what if they don't want to visit, knowing what we have done to the Earth? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I look to the stuff that is, you know, we look back at what's coming out in, you know, people's experiences with the phenomenon. It looks like they've been visiting for a while and coming back there. But maybe we're their experiment. I mean, the Earth... I'm so torn between the Earth just not being special. Like, my gut just goes, we're not special. You know, the Copernican principle, there's going to be millions and billions of Earths out there. But what we see in our solar system, and so far what we have observed elsewhere, you know, like the diversity of what we have here on Earth is very, very weird. You know, like, you know, most planets are a particular one type of environment, aren't they? But we've got a little bit of everything here. So maybe we're their little lab test. Maybe we're their zoo there. And Brad and Ayab as well. Thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Hey, it's the Pharaoh. I love that one. You guys on YouTube won't know the hell we're talking about there. But thank you for feeding Alan as well there, guys. Oh, you're heading off now, Ayab. Oh, well done for staying up. You've done well there. But I hope you start to get some rest there. And, yeah, keep well. And who did the Pharaoh mask? Oh, that was Blue Nose. Thank you, Blue Nose, for the Pharaoh. I do like those ones. They're quite cool. And Carl.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, where was Carl on Starship Alan there? But yeah, I hope you get some rest up. It's nearly the weekend. Where's Carl at the minute? Carl. You are in the shuttle bay at the minute there, Carl. It should be at the thing at UFO there, check. So it should come up in a second and say that. So you get to a little bit more of the screen and none of the TikTok shenanigans there. Unlock me up. Oh yeah, I mean, you've gone to that armory too many times, okay. Maybe you're the guy off Armageddon that's gone mad. Did he also have a kidney infection? We're an experiment on a petri dish. I mean, I could see it there, Rob. You know, my take on it, I don't think this is our actual home planet there, Raph. Again, there are so many good theories of all of this. Like, you know, have we been put here? We're their zoo, we've been taken from somewhere else. Have we evacuated from somewhere else to put it here? Did we have a chance there, knowing that our biosystem on Mars was going to die if that was our home planet? Maybe we purposely transformed the Earth and improved it a little bit there. I mean, there are so many good ones. Oh, coffee time. Where are we? Let me scroll through here. And Carl's right, yeah, it's hard work with these shuttles. Just got to keep back from the probing. I mean, you know, if you don't do your allotted hours of shuttle maintenance there, Carl, then it's a probing. We do need a probing room. Okay, I need to add the probing room. I need to add the ability to put you guys in jail and then give you guys the rank ordering there. And which modulation are you using in the SDR software? Good question there, Jeg. So at the minute, we are using, is it CW, I think? Yeah, I think it's CW at the second there. So guys, for everybody else, that's the basically the decoding that we're doing at the minute of the... So that's why it sounds like this. We can change that, and it can sound a little bit different there. The chances of aliens using that particular modulation is probably very, very slim, but it's the one that sounds most soothing, so it allows us to have this on in the background there. So if we do get that signal through, we can hear it in real time there as well. You can watch, but you can't comment on V. You're a lurker there, V. I wonder why they've banned you there. What did you get up to there? Like Morse code, that's a very good point. And it probably is going to be that the less that the signal is modulated, and more that it's the signal itself is going to be on off, isn't it? There's something like that about the basic maths. If they're purposely reaching out and sending that message there, the chance for it to be more universally understood. But it is all speculation there. If we don't know there, need to stop the coffee sachet. And we either came from Mars or we are the runt of the litter, and they put us here. I could see it, and we are a DNA experiment. It explains why there isn't anything that close to us. Well, I mean close, but yeah, that there's still that gap isn't there genetically. Or don't tempt me there. Don't tempt me there, Jake. I would love to. What we are trying to do with this as well is I'm trying to put this on a separate computer, so it's always running and it can log the really interesting ones. But then also you guys will be able to, be able to log in and then just kind of check whenever you feel like it. You don't have to wait for us to be streaming. You're always in some form of jail there, V. You're up to no good. I should be able to do that because it is actually set up to trigger if we get certain signal strengths where we want to do it. So actually I can trigger it right now. B loves this bit. So this is because obviously we make the software, we have all the testing buttons here. So if the signal does go loud enough, and I have tested it,
alert, signal detected,
we get that basically. So that should, if that also could just trigger a recorded, the last 3 minutes or something like that, it should easily be able to do that one. The issue I am having with it at the minute, I need like a new card basically that brings in all the video sources into the computer. That's something that I thought I had, but with shipping that was an issue, so that didn't happen. But yeah, so then I can bring in this extra source, which would be the camera there, but then also it's the actual software itself. It doesn't stream video the way I'm making things, so what I have to do is get it to look at what's going on, transfer that into code, and then replicate it as close to real time as possible on the other end, and it's very complicated. But hopefully, yeah, we can get that to you guys as an extra Patreon feature that you'll be able to log in if you wanted to. And it's Alan's fault. It's always Alan's fault. And maybe if you know a programmer or stuff like that, the signal spikes to trigger. Yeah, so we should be able to do that one. We should, if we've got it recorded, it should be able to do that bit there as well. We'll figure it out. Hopefully. But it's pushing my abilities. How you doing, Mark, as well? Good to see you there. Did you send it to the wrong address? Oh, no, it was the frustrating thing. Like, hopefully I've learned that lesson now. Yeah, no, these basically it's like a 4-input video card because we have so many video sources with all the different things that we're doing. And at the minute they're all kind of done by like external dongles, and really I need an integrated one that would work much better. And they're going to put more in. But obviously they're not cheap. And it's just not been a priority because we kind of function without it. But then I thought I saw one like just before Christmas come up, and it was like, a third of the price that they normally are. And I went, oh great, and I snapped it up immediately, and it was from Germany. And they took ages to send it. And then it got here, and it got to the distribution centre somewhere in Scotland. So we're blaming UV because I was watching this. And it sat in that distribution centre for like 2 weeks. And then got sent back to sender. No intermediaries went, oh, going back to sender now. So then they sent it back again, and it didn't even leave the country before it got returned to sender. It was like a boomerang. It just kept going back to sender, and it was so frustrating because I so wanted this thing. So I'm still looking out for one, but it's probably going to be a while yet there. To be fair, it's not figure out how. Oh, Jig, not at all, not at all. There, I just muddle through and make a lot of mistakes. Some of the things just don't get done. There's a whole pile of dead projects. We'll get there eventually, though. We'll get some form of it, or we'll never mention it again. That's how we do it. Where are we? Over on the tubes. Mars refugees, like you guys are all TikTok refugees over there on the tubes. And CERN said that they created micro-universes for a microsecond when they play God. Maybe we are a product of another larger dimension, so don't count. Oh, Electro, I haven't heard that bit from CERN, but that is very fascinating there, because what can constitute like the whole universe? And we well could be, you know, time relativity, we could just exist for a fraction of a second there, but for us, it's a very, very long period of time there. We were created to be slaves. Similar to the Anunnaki thing there. It makes sense, getting us to do the dog work. It's interesting in The Martian they're showing him grow his food in his biodiesel. It was a very good film, that was. It's such a good film. And like reasonably accurate, not fully, but like things like the storm in the beginning, like just wouldn't be that strong because there isn't enough atmosphere on Mars. But other than that, apparently it's pretty accurate there. It's definitely symbolic at the very least there, isn't it? And the biggest underrated sci-fi film is Moon. Moon is a cracking film, though. Is it Sam Rockwell? David Bowie's son is the director of that. It's worth a watch, guys, if you've not seen Moon. There. Not seen Martian Chronicles. I'm sure it's Homer Simpson. Yeah, actually, I could see that. And they all are all the same. Must have been on the whiskey and couldn't be bothered sending it. Well, as well for me, I'm not. I can't say it at the minute, but there's something else that is currently stuck in Scotland of mine. So if you could go have a word, because you must all know each other there. Something very important that's stuck there. And check, and there's a lot of forums out there, maybe even a website, a Fiverr. I've been thinking about that because there's something that is a bit beyond me technically that I do want to do. And I've got to try and find. I'm hoping to get. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get the Patreon integration working, but I did manage that. But I'm hoping to do a few other things there. But yeah, it's good to reach out to some things. Yeah, I do. I want to get. I mentioned this earlier, but we played the other day. Every now and again, to mix this up, when we do a long run of the same stream, it can get a little bit tedious. So we try and throw in the odd gaming stream, something somewhat relevant to what we're doing there. And one of them we did recently was Kerbal Space Programs. It's an older game, if you know it, you know it. But it's basically, you've got to build rockets, but there is like real world physics to it. So you have to build them correctly. You have to get them the right power to orbit, to get them in the right orbits then, to then, you know, land them on the moon or put satellites up and stuff like that. It's quite fun. But the little characters, the little astronauts there are they're expendable because you know, they're little people, and you can put them on your ship, and if you lose your ship there, you know, you lose them. So what we're trying to do is get the Patreons to populate the characters in the game. So then there's some real high stakes there that we could actually end up, you know, we've got to rescue V before she crashes into the moon. I thought that'd be quite cool, but it's a little bit beyond me there. Oh, Station for yeah. Oh, sleep time there, Electron, and work tomorrow there, and Grand Old Day feel there. But thank you for joining us. We'll catch you tomorrow as well. In fact, we're going to be off probably in the next few minutes ourselves. I've got to make those updates, haven't I? I've got to give you guys, get you guys over all on Starship Alan. But thank you for joining us there. So, Rocket only got as far as the local kebab shop. We got into like a really weird orbit. It's going to come crashing down, and that's the next mission. So we're trying to rescue that ship there. You volunteered to go first there, V. I mean, if we can do this, I think that would be hilarious. It's going to add a whole new dimension to the game there. You won't be able to hold it against us, though, if the rockets don't work out. That's it. I'm going to probably be up all night now trying to figure out how to get that to work. But I think that would be hilarious. Should we have another last look at Starship Alan? Should we see where everybody is? What are you guys all up to right now? So, V's in the ready room. Lee's in the shuttle bay. Kate is in the mess hall. That's a bit safe there. B's in sick bay. Where's Carl? Carl is in the transporter room. He must be doing maintenance there as well. Where are we? There as well. There's a few going on. Nothing too worrying at the minute. Oh, Kate's on the move. Do I trust you not? No. Oh, it's basically like that, isn't it? Get you guys in around there. There's going to be more stuff there. Oh, Rob is off as well there. Oh, thank you for joining us, matey. Oh, well, hopefully I see you tomorrow there as well. But it is like a little virtual lamp farm with you guys in it now. So yeah, we'll open it up. I'll try and get that one sorted tonight. So if you join the free version of the Patreon, you can still get into the ship as well. It's going to get a very busy ship very quickly. There. Getting some tasers from the armory there. Got to keep Kate at bay. Ali, you're in the shuttle bay after Carl's fixed them. Yeah, I'll see if I can block Kate's character for not being in the armory or in the warp core, anything dangerous like that. Get out of that one. Right. There we go. Where are we? Do you have any radios for communication or more into the monitoring? So this is our first little dabble. So it is just this one at the minute there, but we are trying to get our hands on a bigger one that would have the transmit capability. But yeah, this is our first little tippy toe. Oh, I'm sure I can't be bothered to do it, Kate. I'm sure you'll still have free roam. I wonder how else we could gamify that, get your little characters to earn points as they're doing their little missions. Oh, we could make you teleport on and off worlds. Like occasionally you come back in and you teleport in. Ah, there we go. I think you're right there, Jake. Yeah, it's that you start and then you realise, oh my god, there's so much more to it. And it's all the more things you can get and the more areas you can explore. I mean, it really does push the limits of my understanding. As you said earlier, you summed it up so well, it's basically magic. I'm still like, it still feels very much like magic to me. But hopefully I'll get a little bit more of a grasp. It does seem absolutely fascinating there. Have you ever experienced or heard of the long delay echo phenomenon? That's another radio thing that really interests me. It might tie in what we're doing there. Put her outside to do a spacewalk. Very cruel. Well, that'll be for Kerbal when we play that one again. Where are we? There we go. So I need to make a list. Excuse me. It's getting to me what we time now. We're 1:45, so we'll probably wind it up for there tonight. What's the weather looking like for tomorrow? I know it's probably raining, but I'm desperate. So what are we looking like? Let's refresh it just in case it's changed. No, it's looking miserable tomorrow as well. Any chance of it? No. No, it's looking absolutely miserable, sadly. Oh, Jake, honestly, the amount of times I go, right, I desperately need that bit. I just got to get that last bit there. It's so important. And I never learn that once I've got that bit, I just want another bit as well. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You've all been awesome, keeping me company. Awesome questions. Brad, thank you there as well. Remember to set a reminder if you don't want it to repeat as well, payment-wise. But should we quickly just see if where Brad is hiding on the Starship Alan? Let's have a quick refresh so we can find you there. Loading. Right, yeah, you're on that list, so it is updating. And where's the Starship? Right, now. So, Brad. Oh, you are in the mess hall, I think. Do I need to be down there for you guys to see it? Where is it? There is that one. So that's the last thing where we are there, but he's hungry. Exactly. But night, guys. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Thank you for gift subs and everything like that as well. Helping us improve the stream. It all goes back in there. But yeah, you guys are awesome, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Probably be with us again. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Make sure you're following and subscribed. Remember, tomorrow night as well is going to be the deep dive as well. That'll be 11 p.m. So we'll be on a bit earlier, maybe, to then catch the deep dive later on for the normal stream. But catch you later tomorrow, guys, and bye-bye. And tubers as well.